Disclaimer, this video is made for an adult audience. What's the upside, dear adult fans of Lego Soul Brick in the house? And I'm standing here in my custom Lego town called Soul Town in front of my Lego train, trying to get some focus. The thing is, if you have a small layout, real estate is truly at a premium. And if you have a lot of that space dedicated to rail tracks, you're going to feel a bit bummed out about it and maybe starting to think that you want to remove the rails entirely and not have a train. I have like a solution, and that's that almost half or more of my rails are going underneath the town, and it comes out in the tunnel over there and then goes straight here. But another solution is also to cover the rails over temporary, like that market in Bangkok called Maeklong train market. So I am going to do that here. My goal is to have 3 more shops in this area basically, and maybe one here, probably not, because I like that little market square you have there. And how I am going to solve this problem, well, I'm not quite sure. I usually plan what I'm going to build beforehand and build it and then disassemble it, and then I just put it together on camera, but I wanted to be a little more loosey-goosey in this video. So here's the 3 different solutions. These are on Technic pins, so that it will open a floor like this and retract into a little stall. And this is on just hinges, classic roof piece for cars and such. And this is on a swivel. And I don't think this will be poking out that much. It's just like a test, because now it's hitting this foliage on the wall. But if I remove that, it will stop just by this wall that's from the police building we have back there. So I think this will be pretty cool, and then this will stop here because we will have like a wall there. That might not work. I need to make it a bit like an L or something, so we could swivel that around better. I'll think of something, don't you worry. Anyways, then the train can pass when we remove all this stuff. Shoopy shoopy. A little bit of housekeeping before I start with the buildings, and also to help me think what I'm going to build. I want to switch out the white pieces to golden tiles, so this will become the golden square and match the gold details here on the fountain. Yeah, that turned out rather nice. These were all the golden ones I had, so some of these needed to be in white, but I don't think you're going to notice if you place like a fig here. So, pretty cool. Here's a bit of a solution for this problem. Just use these pieces. So that will make it turn around and also make it look a bit more interesting than if it just would be like a box. Pretty nice. And then this will rest on the rails. To make this easier to build, I'm just going to remove it from this space right now. Now this build will be pretty straightforward. We're going with a simple square plate, and this plate with this shape, like so. 2 wall segments attached with a brick up there. Now these 2 plates won't be attached on the top but underneath, but that still works. And some inverted slopes here. And then in front of here I will just put in some crates with fresh bananas and some fresh apples and carrots. And this barrel with a carrot as well. So that looks pretty packed. I mean, this is not a super complicated build. And then we will have the cash register back here with a $100 bill on top, because business is a booming. And in here, Ellen will work. Pretty nice torso. Put her in here. So, and then I made this canopy, supposed to be some sort of textile. And I put some 1x1 plates here, poking down, just like an overhang. Pop that in there. So, a bit top heavy, but that will be fixated later. And then on top just a 3D sign of a red apple. Or is it a tomato? You decide in the comments down below, and please subscribe. Now let's pop this in place. This is super tricky to place here because there's stuff in the way on the tripod and everything. But let's see if we can make this happen. So, well, I think that could be in the middle instead of the front. Pop up the banana guy. He's drunk on work again. Let's see this from another angle. Yeah, I rather like that. Let's see the swivel function in action. Totally works. And then the train can come passing by. Cool. Onwards to the next little stall. Now here's the base that I made for the second market stall with some profile bricks. So it's like a stone base. And I have very few crimson colored bricks, so I'm going to use this for this little build. A nice tile there, and that's a plate with a stub, because I will put something super important there later on. And some nice slope pieces for the wall. And the cash register. Pop that in there. It's going to be really cramped in there. And I have this crimson colored handbag that's going in here. And on the other side, the same solution, but with a white tile up there. And that's because I'm going for a roof that's on a hinge. There's a reason for that. So, and I want to have this nice striped colors up on top. Just smoothen that out. Yeah, you guessed right, it's the very important coffee mug. It's going here. Now let's see. Here is the other hinge part, like a drawbridge on a medieval castle almost. Let's pop that in place here, and I'm going to have this resting on this rail piece right now. Maybe this way around. So we are going to have this as a stall where you of course can buy handbags. So here are some nice bags, different colors. And these nice Lego friend handbags on top. Oh yeah, I need to have this piece just holding that together back there. So the solution is that you're going to close this up, and you need to lift the roof part, and then everything goes in like so. And inside here we will have the old lady that she used to work on the high seas, but now she's retired, but she has this handbag side business. Now I needed to place it over here instead of over here, because the other drawbridge needs a little bit more clearance when it's upside. So let's see how this works. You pop that up and you pop her in. It's kind of funny that she goes along with the drawbridge, and then you can pass by like so. So that totally works. Time for the third build, or third build. It's not a third. The base there. And then I'm going to put these pieces in here. like so. And then the drawbridge piece is going down here. So, and this is just a temporary support underneath. Let's place some white side walls here. And then I will use these bricks, in transparent bricks, that they're good to use as windows on the side here. So, and some more slope pieces following the same shape as the previous building. And just put in a cash register here on the side. And this store is actually going to be selling the very important walkie-talkies. Still in fashion, reliable technology. And a very important yellow coffee mug. Like so. And then just the same kind of wall on the other side. And I'm using this hinge piece for this roof as well. It's just the most convenient way to do it. And these tiles in this color. Looks nice. So, this is a bit more flimsy, but I need this to be lower so that I can swivel the first building around. And this is the very handsome lady working here, trying to push old technology on people. So she can be standing over here. Let's see if we open that up. And then we can just put her inside like that. So that totally works. Let's place it in its place. So that totally works. Let's put everything down like so. That looks cool. Now will you have a look at that? I mean, that's just really nice. I wonder if she should be standing like this instead. So she's facing us. Really nice. Let's just try this out. First we open this hinge. Place her inside. Open this hinge. Place her inside. And then swivel this around. And here the train comes. Yeah, it's not hitting. Yeah, it's not hitting anything. It's a tight squeeze, but we're in the clear. So I'm quite happy about that. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing. And you know, stay out of the nonsense and stay awesome. The world is depending on you.